Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Kafa bil mauti wa'idha." Why we should remember death, meditate on death. The Prophet said, death is the best preacher. There cannot be a more eloquent preacher than death. So, and he wants us to remember death, because death is our destiny. All of us are lined up, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will call, you come now. I may be the youngest of the group or the oldest of the group, and there will be others who are younger or older, but when Allah calls, we must go. So, وَذَكِّرْ فَإِنَّ الذِّكْرَ تَنْفَعُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, and remind them, for a reminder will help the believers. By remembering death, we know what is our destination, and it will keep us from this habit of competition, unnecessary rivalry for amassing the material things, and the greed. It will curb our greed, and it will help us to be happy with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, while striving for a lawful source of income. We should be content, developing that contentment, and we should always remember that our destination is death, and we will be, after death, we will be standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for final judgment. So let us remember death, and let us make it a habit, so that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Al-Kayyisu man dana nafsahu wa amila lima ba'd al-maut. The wisest person is the one who submits, surrenders, he subdues his carnal soul and strives for what comes after death. وَالْعَاجِزُ مَنْ أَتْبَعَ نَفْسَهُ هَوَاهَا وَتَمَنَّى عَلَى اللَّهِ الْأَمَانِي. The unwise person, the lazy person, the weakest person is the one who follows his whims and fancies, and yet wishes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive him. So let us remember that and make it a habit of doing so, so that we are always on the straight path.